So as you can see, I have the three neighbors and one body of water. And I made this Pacific Ocean by joining three different line segments here. One from El Salvador, one from Honduras, and one from Nicaragua. And then drawing the rest of it so that it would fill in with blue. Let's try that again. I'm going to go and find the parts that I need. I'm going to turn off the ones that I don't. I don't need to worry about lakes and rivers. The Pacific Ocean down there is just fine. Don't need to worry about it. And I've got these three countries, Guatemala, Nicaragua, and Honduras, the main border that I need to use for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new layer and call it the Caribbean Sea. It's on here, so there's no excuse for misspelling it. And I'm going to paste the lines that I need on there. So I'm going to take borders, which is that line, and path. And I need the one from Nicaragua. And I need the one from Guatemala. So this one, shift click this one, and the borders. And I'm going to copy and paste those onto this new layer. So Control C, go to Caribbean, Control V, and I've got a whole nother set, and it isn't in the exact spot. There's a way to paste without doing this, but I'm just going to line it back up with my original. I'm also going to turn off all the fills, because we don't want those on this one. And then I'm going to hide those other countries as well. So I'm going to hide all of Nicaragua, the original border. So I've just got the line paths that I really need to cut up here. So I'm going to start off with the first one. This path right here needs to be snipped right there and right there. So let me go get my scissors tool. I'm going to zoom in right here and here. Looks like I didn't get it quite lined up. Let's see if I can make this work. That means that I can delete the rest of that path. I've got my original path here, which is my border, and I'm going to snip it as well by selecting it. Looks like the color is throwing me off a little bit. Let me just try my scissors and see if snipping it here will work. So there's that one, and then on the other end where it meets Guatemala needs a cut. And I can delete both of those. Looks like I can still see all of Guatemala. So let me go up here to my last path, which should be this one. Let's turn it on and off to make sure. Yes. Selected, scissors, and cut. I need another cut right here because that's where the water is. So let me try cutting at an anchor point. Now when I select this, I should have three lines, one from Guatemala, one from Honduras, and one from Nicaragua that I will now need to expand on. I'm going to use my pencil tool and just get close. I'm not even selecting it. I'm just doing this, going around. All of that can be blue. Looks like I might need to move that. And right there. Now those are separate line segments. So I'm going to now select all of them and see if I can't join these together. I'll find out when I change that fill to blue if I did a good job. Let me zoom out a little bit. You can see now that I've got this, the Caribbean Sea. Looks like I could use a little nudge right here on this anchor point so that it's all nice and blue. And now I just need to label it. So I'm going to use my text tool and type right in here. Looks like it could be a bit larger. And grab the correct thing. Make it 100. Now if you'll remember, I do have some islands that are there that probably need to be labeled. So let me turn that layer back on. And take my oceans, and I'm going to put them all, those two, underneath the rest of the layers. Maybe take a little bit, this layer box could be a little bit bigger. I'm going to take the Caribbean and the Pacific, and I'm going to move those underneath the rest. If it will let me. Well, let me try moving Caribbean first, and then the Pacific Ocean second. And now I'm going to turn everything on and see what I've got. I've got Honduras. Deselect. The Caribbean. There's my islands. So I'm going to fill those in with some color in a minute. That means Caribbean should probably be over here on the right. Don't see Guatemala. I must have hidden those. And there we go. So now I need to find out what kind of colors I want for my country, filling in the islands and putting the final touches on the map.